Vivien, that was a fantastic speech. Guys, did you hear me? That was a fantastic speech. Did you notice that in her opening, that's exactly the trick Vivien used? Repeated the phrase that she wanted us to remember. She said, be entertained as you get informed. Did you hear me? That suggests to us all, this is important, remember this. And because she repeats it and slowly, it sunk into our brains, and we definitely remembered that phrase throughout the speech. Congratulations, Vivien. It's a nice little trick. She used a very similar trick when she said, buy me a burger, yes or no? Yes or no? Expressing her frustration, creating a little bit of pause there, creating a little bit of a juxtaposition between the three things I have to tell you. Just buy me a burger. So again, a very clever trick to show friction and resolution and repeating the yes and no. What else did you recall that Vivien repeated many times throughout her speech? I did actually give away a hint. Let me tell you three things. Right? She repeated it over and over in her speech, as well as candid conversations, which was the title of her speech, by the way. Candid conversations is what we need to do. Now, Vivien, I do have just two suggestions for you. First one is about repeating that phrase. I have just three things to tell you. Those were a negative thing. And yes, there are many instances when we do want our audience to walk away thinking, no, I must never do that. I must never do that. Toastmasters recommends that we put a phrase in our audience's mind that is a positive phrase that makes them do. So perhaps think of a different phrase and focus on the candid conversations. So we walk away with, aha, that's what we need to do. Second, you enjoy demonstrating things with your body, but I suspect you are sitting down because it prevented you from moving around a little bit. So I would demonstrate, I would suggest that, like Alan, who likes standing up, however, lift your laptop or your camera so it is at least at eye level, and then you have the freedom to move to the side without awkwardly bending over your body. So those are my two suggestions to you. What I did particularly notice that Vivien has practiced over and over and has just about perfected is audience participation. When she asks the audience to answer, if they don't, she doesn't leave a big, long, silent gap. She fills it. She fills it and then offers another opportunity, come on top, just to draw her audience out. The most accomplished speakers will know how to do that because not every audience can be drawn out. So you need to keep drawing them out until you no longer can, and then you just keep speaking. I wish some of our presenters at the conference used the same trick. So in summary, repetition at the very beginning creates in us a lasting memory. Creating a juxtaposition, a friction between two different forces also makes us remember. And finally, the way she engaged with the audience. My only two suggestions there were about creating a more positive, lasting callback, and try and stand up and use your body more because you have wonderful body facial expressions and body gestures. Thank you.